Lancer Evolution Final Edition is a compact sedan that costs nearly $40,000 and has no navigation system or backup camera. The sole USB port is hidden in the glove compartment as an afterthought. Most of the plastic panels look as if they were blow molded by an asthmatic. The switchgear actively discourages switching, and leaving a bowling ball loose in the trunk will complete the structure's imitation of a spray paint rattle can. There's a lot to loathe about this, the last Evo that's ever likely to be. And then there's so much to love. The turbocharged 2.0 litre 4 is rated at 303 horsepower, delivers colossal mid-range torque, and sounds as if it's consuming a raccoon. Each of the 5 forward gears engages with the certainty of a guillotine, and the overdrive 5th gear doesn't slow the engine down much for freeway driving thanks to the super short 4.69:1 final drive ratio. The only way the hydraulically assisted power steering could be more engaging is if the driver held the T-rod ends in his bare hands. This is a full immersion automobile. The driver can practically drown in its mechanical frenzy. The Evo leaves this world the same way it came in, with a chintzy interior and enough performance to forgive all that's missing. Like so many great cars before it, the Evo is awesome because it's a race car. Mitsubishi, consistently confused about what it wants to be, at one time decided to embrace rallying as a path to corporate clarity. And in 1987 it built the four-wheel drive, turbocharged Galant VR4 sedan to go hunting. The iron block 4G63 2.0 litre engine and its accompanying four-wheel drive system were freakishly brilliant, but the Galant was too large to dominate World Rally Championship. So, in 1992, Mitsubishi stuffed the Galant VR4's driveline into the smaller, agonizingly ordinary Lancer sedan to create the first Evo, the Evolution I. Though it was sold only in Japan, the first Evo was too good for its legend to stay on the archipelago. With 247 horsepower and a massive intercooler crammed into its nose, it went on sale shortly after magazines like Sport Compact Car were hitting newsstands in America. It was the score-dead cat, Twipman's to answer to the aging, muscle car orthodoxy of the early 1990s. It was an anti-style Ford or box to grave, from afar, unattainable, and people born after Woodward's heyday could claim it as the center of their performance universe. It was a profane digit aimed at Camaros, Mustangs, Chevroles, and Chargers. As American car freaks made do with the mechanically similar Diamond Star Chrysler, Dodge, Eagle, Mitsubishi, and Plymouth Coupes and turning the Honda Civic quick, the Evo legend grew. By the time the Evo 2 appeared in 1993, the 4G63T was snorting out 256 horsepower, climbing to 266 in 1995 with the Evo 3. Then there was this Finnish guy named Tommy. Mitsubishi's factory rally team had developed the Evo into a near-perfect rally weapon, with Tommy Macon as the trigger. With an insane instinct for car control, Macon used a series of Evoas, Evs, versus, and vised to win the WRC Drivers' Championship for 4 straight years, 1996 through 1999. Macon could turn an Evo in mid-flight, carom off berms like pool table balls, and gain speed as his cars disintegrated around him. Now the Evo legend was fortified with achievement. Mitsubishi only won the Manufacturers' Championship in 1998, but the Evo seemed to be charting an exciting course for the company's future. As the 21st century arrived, the Evo legend was massive, and dozens were sneaking into America through importers. Even Mitsubishi finally got it through its thick commercial skull that Americans had an Evo appetite. So in 2003, Mitsu donated several Evos for Paul Walker to drive in Too Fast, Too Furious and finally certified the Evo 8 for sale in America. With its 271 horsepower 4G63T, the Evo 8 was raw, brutal, and punishing in the best possible way. The Evo is not without its shortcomings, it's just that none of them diminishes the ability to have fun in the car, wrote junior writing drone Daniel Pundin. CD's first comparo between the Evo and its perennial arch enemy, the Subaru Impreza WRX still. Through all the micros list variations of Evo that Mitsu has served since then, RS, Mr., GSR, say, and various FQs, the character of the car has remained intact. It's still a car built with more snot than a diphtheria epidemic, that generates analog sensations rather than digital simulations, that is stinky rotten fast. The final edition plays like a best-of compilation. Based on the current Evolution X GSR, the hood, front fenders, and roof are aluminium, and the 2.0-litre 4B11 turbocharged 4 has been pumped up 12 horsepower to 303. The only transmission is that quaint 5-speed. The front seats anti-cars, which says it all. The suspension features Ebach springs and Bilstein shocks, and those are big Brembo brakes behind each 18-inch Enkei wheel. In compensation for the mechanical mayhem and Cocky's slapping ride, the final edition is the quickest Evo we've ever tested, running to 60 miles per hour in 4.4 seconds. Launching takes a commitment to clutch abuse and faith that 24540 RT Yokohama Advent tires stick as tenaciously in a straight line as they do in corners. This is an exceptionally easy and satisfying car to go ridiculously fast in. There's always power available, the steering is instinctive and quick, and the brakes keep working no matter how much abuse is thrown their way. But it's utterly antisocial. It's a great car that's easy to hate. The Evo X has been around since 2007. But it's his final one that brings back the charisma of its 4G63-powered ancestors. Mitsubishi has imported 1,600 of these final Evos, and though they're 2015 models, plenty linger on dealer lots. Ultimately, the Evo Fe is a throwback to 2003, back to when I was writing for Sport Compact Car and Wi-Fi networks weren't how we communicated with cars. But Sport Compact Car died in 2009, the generation that grew up worshipping the Evo is buying kid haulers now, and Mitsubishi has followed the crossover herd with the Outlander and Outlander Sport. Some of the Evo's glamour wore off due to Mitsubishi's own inattention. But mostly it's the nature of life, the adolescent obsessions of a generation fade as it inevitably ages into adult responsibilities. And that sucks. Yeah.